Wakelet is a free tool that allows you to quickly save content from the web into a collection. You can then add your own content to share with learners and others in your learning community. You can even add it as an extension to your browser, as shown here. So all I've done is I've gone to wakelet.com and I've already registered for an account. Once you've done that, you can create a new collection simply by clicking on the Create New Collection. And this then gives you some options, the first of which is around the design. So I'm going to show you some different design options that you can choose from. This first one is the media option. And as you can see here, it gives you a little bit more detail around what is in here. So I've saved some videos at the moment in this particular collection. And you can see that I am scrolling down and up to see all the different videos. This next one is the compact version, where you can see more on the screen and the little clickable links that when you hover over it, you can see they appear. This one is grid mode. Again, 2 grids scrolling up and down to collect them. And you can add in video clips, you can add in PDFs, you can add in all sorts of things here. The next one is a mood board, where you can see the columns are slightly different, coming in at different spaces, and you can see a whole lot of different content has been added in a really attractive looking way to make the most of the mood board. And finally, we have columns, where you can scroll up and down within a particular column. Now, I was thinking this would be really helpful for things like self-evaluation, and you can start dropping content into each column under your own headings. Okay, so that's the different types: media, compact, grid, mood board, and column. So back to the beginning. I'm going to stick with media for this one, and then I have to give my collection a title. So all I have to do is go in and say, what do I want to call it? So I called it Wakelet Collection, and this is going to be a list of resources. Now you can see the next part, it simply asks me to paste a web address. If I hover over the other buttons, you can see I can add text, I can add images, I can add bookmarks, PDFs, and if I click on the plus, I can also add in particular apps. So what I've done is I've opened some interesting places that I want the children to go to from the web. So the first one is just a link to a particular tweet, and you can see down here I've got this lovely little W button that allows me to add it to my collection simply by clicking on it. So I'm going to click on the one that I've called it, Wakelet Collection, click Save, and then I'm going to go back to my Wakelet here, refresh that page, and you'll see that that has been added on there as my first part. There we go. Then I'm going to take a video clip. So I'm just going to select the share button here, which you can also share to Wakelet using that W button. But I'm just going to copy it. I'm going to paste it in here. And there we go. I've got another, I've now got a video. So you see how they look different? The tweet looks different to the video clip. I can also do a web page. So here's some COP26 resources. So again, copy and paste, and that will appear in there. I can also upload an image. Click on the image button, choose upload an image, and I'm going to choose our logo and say open, and then my logo will appear. So you can see how I'm building this up. So I've got a logo, I've got some resources, I've got videos, and I've got tweets from social media. And I can add a PDF. Adding a PDF is really helpful if you've perhaps had a PowerPoint that you've saved for the learners that you want them to use. So it's really easy to do. So click on PDF and then navigate to where your PDF is. So here's my PowerPoint, and then click open. And you see it's going to upload that for me now. So when I'm happy that I've got in all the resources that I want, I simply click Done. And I can show you what it looks like. So as I scroll down, I can simply click on it and it will open up my PDF that I uploaded for the learners, and they can navigate through my PDF. If I go back to my Wakelet, I can click and zoom in my image. I can click on the link that will take me directly to the resources that I uploaded. I can play the video from within the Wakelet, so no need to go anywhere else. It will play from within. And I can access everything simply like that. Then I want to share it with people. So I simply click on the share button. So I can make it public in order to share it. Now, if I'm working on it, I can keep it as unlisted until I'm ready. So I'm still working on it. And that gives me a link to share, but I can also have a QR code to pop in. I can share it directly to my Teams or my Google Classroom, and I can also embed it as well. So lots of ways that you can share it with your learners so they can access it. If you want to work on it with someone else, you simply invite a collaborator by sending them the link, and you can email them directly to it. So if you're sharing a class or you're working on a project together, really useful way to collaborate together. Okay, and that's it. Have a go, play around. That's the joy of Wakelet. I hope you found this useful.